see him have a ton of kill threat between the two of them.
You say going with the boots of speed first, so just quickly into the boots. Oh, look at that. Where is Kid? Kid is just in between the tier 1 and the tier 2 tower. Meanwhile, Shu's getting run down. There was a tag team. There was some frost arrows. There's a first blood for Issei. And Shu goes down. I guess the Shu is on the wrong foot.
SF, yeah.
He of arms. Luckily, doesn't have the mana, and it was on cooldown. So arm's going to be passed over a tango to eat. You do eat the tango, right? Like, that's the war. Spear, arrow, and Chen. Ooh, he's actually going to die after Crawler dies to arms.
Or does the tango allow you to eat the tree? Is it not?
It's salve passed over. That's not going to be a full amount of health, but it will be something to work with.
No. There's a lot of mana being used from the dire side, so even though Drow gets low and doesn't get much value out of the salve, I think you're still okay with it because of the fact that the CM Beastmaster used so many nukes there. They're going to have to bring out more mangoes.
Meanwhile,
although Snow does stay low.
Dying in the top lane. Crawler getting the kill there. Multi-shot. Snow, though, eats a Crystal Nova, and Axe is flying across. Snowball's going to hit the Crystal Maiden. Shu really trying to get the kill on the Snow. As Fade will come around the other side of the trees and throws the axes that are also hitting Issei. So Crawler dies to Chen. This Tusk is in dire need of some health.
Yeah, I think that, but it's going to differ team to team.
Kid activating haste. And Arms is going to find himself in the hands of Satoshi. But now they need to get the refraction off and land the spear. They don't get the spear to land. The raise is coming into Arms, and now they've got the cogs, the arrow, the raise, the kill for Kid. Taking out the TA, while the Crystal Maiden will drop bottom, and Fade might find the same fate. Axe is thrown at Snow, so not...
There's like SF and Drow can right-click it, sure. But I think at that point, Beastmaster, you may just have to kind of give up on this bottom lane, especially if there's any kind of Quap rotations, which given how mid lane went, I think there's a good chance we see Quap just like commit to this bottom lane to try to take the tower.
Bottom lane, they've got the silence on Fade, the multi-shot, but here comes the Queen of Pain. Shards aren't going to do anything to save the life of Snow. And they don't have the mana, actually, for the Sonic Wave. While that's happening, the Mirana's getting chased down. They'll get the kill on Issei, and then... well, this Mirana will survive. They go to the arena. Chen will finally die. But Arms is just going to stand in the arena seeing their ally fall.
Yep. Good rotation from Quap. That's kind of what I was waiting for. It's like she can't just stick around this mid lane while SS free farming. The slight issue with the timing is it means you're not really contesting these runes. Another power rune goes the way of the SF, who goes from having a haste now to an invis, and his move bottom is going to be by a Sentry Ward, but it may still be successful.
Yeah, they don't have a level 6. They don't have a Primal Roar to stop the Shadow Fiend from really getting off this Requiem, and that means there's going to be a Fear and some raises. Fade probably dead on his screen already. And that rotation, again, Kid coming over and getting kills in both side lanes after having a pretty dominant mid. They go to the smoke. Chen comes over, and he's got Battery Assault, but what else does he really have? He's running right into these shots as, ooh, good Sonic Wave to get a kill there on a Snow. At least a trade. But still, is that entirely worth it? But I've seen some different builds. I remember it used to be like just Deso first all the time for TAs.
Yeah, I think more recently we've started to see this Dragonlance kind of before Deso become a part of the TA build, at least when TA was kind of meta, like...
He might just die, get run down. Like, he stood there, didn't hit the spear, and that was it.
No, Arm showing he's fully capable of and comfortable on the TA. Nice little kind of semi-solo kill.
Yeah, that was weird. Like, he just kind of ran up and died like that. And now, Kid, he's also in trouble. The arrow dodge is going to be massive here because they'll get the kill. The Requiem in Death doesn't take out Chen. They were waiting maybe for Crawler to come in. He could have swiped one with the Starstorm, but probably gives trying to take these stacks, and I understand why. Getting that Deso to decent timing in this game feels like it could be a moment to snowball off of.
Yeah, they smoked down here to try and gank him, like, which I don't really like this play regardless. Like, even if it connects and you kill Beastmaster, like, you're still losing your tower. Oh, yeah.
Shoo.
That's CM. That's...
Yeah, but the Dark Control Summoner took favorites and threw it at the Crystal Maiden. Hook shot. onto the Satyr Tormentor. That's not great, but still going after Satoshi. They've got the Battery Assault Spear to push him away. And maybe a
Blink Sonic Wave?
Sonic Wave? That'll get a kill. Yeah. Crawler also going to die here to Fate.
Okay. Nice retaliation. Like, they kind of overcommit on a CM there, and Felt were just ready for that move. They smoked. They just go straight into Roche.
Wow. Or maybe they're
nearby.
Getting a fight. This Blink Arena could be massive.
Yeah. Penguin Squad's ready for this.
Hook shot. Oh, it's the SF who's invis. Primal Roar, and can they get this? Requiem, though, hits 3 of them to run into
Aegis
the
on the
arena.
deck.
Aegis going to be picked up by Crawler. They also got the kill on the Radiant side, so they'll take the first life out of the Mirana. Now they'll go over at Arms. Freezing Field for some distance. I don't hate it, but I don't really think Shu's getting out anyway. That is not the fight Felt we're looking for, that's for sure. As a snowball now hits, they've got a Walrus Punch. They'll get the kill on the Queen of Pain, and after all this praise, well, that was pretty tragic.
Yeah, they kind of knew roughly where Penguin Squad were on the map anyways and thought they could just waltz on in. When Penguin Squad have okay enough ways to scout it, like you can throw an arrow to see what's going on there. The Ice Shards as well, disrupting it. And even with Felt having a decent initiation, like that hookshot finding the SF was good, but then once he didn't get caught in the cogs, he was in a great place for that Requiem on the other side of the pit. The fear pushed away Felt from picking up the Aegis as well, which meant Mirana just leapt in and grabbed an Aegis for herself.
Meanwhile, they just got a kill here onto the TA and another one. That is really rough. Only a 3K lead. I think next Roche is going to be very important.
Yep.
And especially when you talk about these TA lineups, I feel like they're similar to Urza lineups. First Roche is important, but if you don't get the second one, you're probably not winning the game.
Yeah. At that point, I think, yeah, it's almost like 90-10 over. Definitely losing the first one, I think, dramatically impacted their game plan. Like, they'd be able to take a lot more towers, and they're also now getting picked up off one by one from one support to the next.
Yeah, the Clockwork, I think, was fine, but when you're losing multiple supports and, again, giving up a lot of map to the Penguin Squad.
Getting greedy, and that's exactly what they're going to do here. Arms. Oh, they're picking it. They know where he is.
Oh, the Requiem. Oh, stops it. Silence, hook shot comes in, stops it even longer. Now the snowball pulls everybody in. TA hit with that hypothermia, goes back into the mail. Dust is going to come out. They'll get the kill on the Arms. The spear's going to land. It's on the Chen, and it'll be 2 heroes dead. They do catch the TA, who just got that BKB. But it's...
Kid, and they're going to just go from one tower to the next. It really feels like Roshan is just Penguin Squads here, unless Felt make a really bold move here. They will have Hawks for vision. And with Roche respawning in 10 seconds, this is a disaster for Felt if they don't contest and ideally get Aegis for themselves.
Satoshi's going to die. That's a big marker on that because he was the Blink Arena. That's what makes things a little bit difficult. Queen of Pain gets caught for a second. They've got the Walrus Punch. Shu over to the side. Frostbite. But Kid coming over has that Manta. They've also got Snow. They have the Silence. It's onto the Queen of Pain. They get both.
Wow. Great silence. That's why they need these BKBs. It's like they're not going to help against all the rights you're timing completely, and you're going to try to find a way to go late game.
Arena, and there's a Silence. Because Arms has that shard, so that is going to be now the BKB. He's going to try and output that damage. The Meld Strike, the right click, not enough to kill Satoshi. And now here comes Snow onto the high ground with that Hurricane Pike. Meld Strike lands, kills off Crawler. They've got the Silence again to the top. And the side blades are splashing, and this is a problem. But Kid coming over, no more BKB for Arms. The Silence, the Requiem, the killed, and that is really all the damage taken out of the hands of Felt.
TA did all she could there to dish out.
7,000. Now looking strictly like high ground defense.
Yep, I agree. I think their ability to go out and make plays on the map is so hard, and the problem is that means you're just giving up Roshan. So it's a 7K gold lead. If Penguin Squad want to play it safe and not risk high ground, they just slow roll things, like play the map, outfarm your opponents, turn a 7K gold lead into a 15K gold lead, 20K gold lead. You've got SF Drow. These heroes can get massive. They can very safely and slowly siege high ground as well, just by poking at towers with Aegis. And yeah, kill after kill seems to be the name of the game.
Activated the Necromastery, so the fear stops the TP. Chen's gonna die.
Nice.
That's unfortunate.
Very Very nicely done by Kid. They saw Drow farming bottom, so they were running at the Drow. But they just couldn't quite get there. Instead, they may find Crawler, but even he's on an easy kill.
He's got 3 leaps.
Yeah.
And a Force Staff.
And a Force,
guarding
yeah.
Greaves.
They may just get team wiped here. They need to get a good initiation.
They want the Drow Snowball to stop that. Oh, blew up Crawler, and that is at least something. Right clicks from Arms over to the side. That's going to be the Tusk dying too.
Okay.
With the Mirana. Silence. Got 50 seconds on this Aegis. They catch the Queen of Pain and needs to get out. Blinks away. Silence through. Snow's gone to Chen. This is going well for Felt somehow.
Yep. 2v5.
I almost want to say they're leaving Kid alive because he's got this Aegis and they know they want to kill him afterwards. But Satoshi's going to die here.
Yeah, Kid just TP'd out. He's like, this fight's lost. Great play somehow from Felt. It looked like, it's not like the least clean smoke kind of position Kid is with regards to their team. Here comes Felt, though. Ooh.
By the way, Fade's taking the tier 3 mid.
Yeah, bit of a interesting time for a pause because now teams get to really discuss, like, okay, do we fight? Do we push? What's going on? Do we bring Beastmaster back? He won't have his creep.
Everybody got to discuss except for Crystal Maiden, who was dead. The Arena, the Primal Roar, that comes out of the Drow. They get the kill on a Chen. They're going to look over as the Sonic Wave hits onto the Mars as well as the Drow. Force Staff forward. Frostbite. Meanwhile, the Rax mid are starting to take some heavy damage from the Helm of the Overlord creep. They've got some Sideblade splash damage. They get the kill there onto the Drow. They're going to look over as they've got this, Moonlight Shadow to try and work with, but they'll lose the Tusk. They've lost the Drow. They both don't have buyback, and that's sort of a defense, but now you're left to one set of racks and a half set top.
Take away the vision, get your own vision, and really set yourselves up for a good rush.
He's going to break the smoke, but now can they go?
That's good, though.
Shot. Oh, avoided the blink.
Okay.
That was the blink Arena, and he's going to miss the spear. Freezing Field, BKB, over to the side. They go to the Requiem.
Okay.
And that will mean that Shu is dead, but that's Arena. That's Requiem already used on the BKB for Satoshi, so they'll go to the Moonlight Shadow. They're going to blink it with the BKB as well as the Primal Roar. They go to the Walrus Punch. It's onto the Beastmaster. Arms trying to do the damage, but they've got the Snowball to pull in. The Sonic Wave, it hits on 3 of these heroes. Now they're going to go in with Crawler dying and Issei falling. Side Blades, the damage is done. Satoshi's dead, and Snow and Kid trying to salvage. Chen, he'll fall. The buyback comes in from Satoshi. They get the count of Fate. It's a lot of damage coming in from Kid now. Arms looking for an opportunity. Snow staying a while, but he's got a gem, so you need to be careful about where you put yourself.
Just gets the cheeky quiver hit off. Trying to get some extra free damage in.
Too, and it has Refresher.
Yeah. They're buying back on the Penguin squad side. Maybe they saw Roshan. They want to go for it. Yep. Snow gets right into the pit here, and he's the one holding that gem now. So with a 2v4, I don't know if Felt
BKB
can get in there.
Yeah, they can
scout it out with a trap, but
he's going to try. I mean, this kill onto Satoshi's not nothing. He bought back in the last fight. The Snowball's not even going to reach Arms, so he's able to make a little bit of a shift. He's got the trap to get the silence on Issei, then gets Invis again with that Silver Edge.
And he's looking to turn around.
Oh,
Cade walks right into him, though.
This is such a
the sentry. He didn't know about there was an observer plus sentry kind of scouting him, walking right. Yeah, the observer on the high ground and the sentry in the river meant he was just walking rightly. The pressure's on Felt to make something happen now.
Felt have to like massively team wipe. I mean, there is no buybacks
multiple
available.
Times.
So that's at least like if they do win this fight, I think they are able to push pretty heavily, but it's not going to work well without Chen. Hook shot, trying to get away, gets the cogs down, but the damage again from the SF is just too much. Kid, he's at critical mass.
There's been multiple times this Necromastery fears. Like it stopped at Freezing Field, it stopped at TP. It's getting a lot of value out of this shard.
Oh boy, Shu is gonna die here. They've got buyback available on the Clockwork.
Radiant are scanning.
No. Looks like Felt just gonna maybe they are going. TA is behind enemy lines, like thinking, oh, do I cut some waves? Do I try to jump the back lines? And you gotta go on something. They're going for tier 4s.
Decision before your whole base is dead.
Has a rapier queued up. That's what she was trying to do, but doesn't have the gold for it. About 1,400 gold short.
Oh, that was the roar on the Lincolns. That feels awful, and I think that might just cost them the game. They lose the TA, they'll call GG, and Penguin Squad take game number 1 over second place Felt.
Big upset. Big upset. You can see the tips on the SF. They know Kid really showed up this game. He absolutely just felt. We've seen Primal Beast lanes can be very, very swingy. If you go too aggressive, you feed, or other times you go just aggressive enough and you're getting kill after kill. So we'll see which way it goes this time around.
Frostbite. Issei, that's a death.
Yeah.
That was...
And Ember got it.
Yeah, very quick, too. Just kind of walked in, Frostbite, died.
A little rough.
Get some damage here out on the Fade, which they do, but you can see Issei, he is really struggling to just stay here healthy as well.
Back at top, they've got a lift, and they're going for the Nature's Prophet and Primal Beast. Great Sprout Ball.
Oh, Arms gonna die afterwards. They get Satoshi, the Leech Seed, kind of holding him on for a second longer. Meanwhile, Kid taking some damage over mid, and he's starting to fall behind in experience, but Fade goes down, and they'll end up trading in the bottom lane, too.
Both side lanes just trading kills back and forth. Bit of a bloodbath early on. A lot of aggression as Shu tries to keep the creeps for the Axis respawn, being a good support bro, not taking these last hits, although, I mean, he'll take what he has to. But, yeah, very aggressive side lane stuff. And mid lane's just been, I mean, it's been quiet, but it's also been pretty harass heavy as well, with Rubik rotating.
Ooh, call.
Not really sure they can get a kill, though. Yeah.
Yeah, glimpse into the call. No Crystal Maid in there. A little bit rough. Like, Alki's got level 1 into the Greevil's Greed. He's sitting level 4, but the lane's not exactly amazing with 2 deaths already. And they're going to go for Arms once again over top. Fade, Bolt, Trample, Telekinesis, and Arms will die. So both carries kind of struggling.
Seems to be the P-Squad answer to the Nature's Creep. So he had like 2 or 3 creeps on him, but just not enough damage coming out, even with level 3 Helix. Yeah. The pure damage, not quite as good as what Axe used to be back when it was non-pure damage, and as a result, CM able to survive through it all.
Yeah, we'll end up sacrificing again the tower. Meanwhile, Call. Can he spin?
Yep.
Can he win this time? With the kinetic field, it looks likely. That spin will get the kill.
Yeah, they've done a good job punishing the Alk whenever the CM's either out of lane, or in this case, CM was just, intentionally dying.
They find Fade once again. They're going to pop the ult on Snow. Level 6 available for Fade, so if the spins come in, he might just Culling Blade somebody. So far, 1 spin. 2 spins. Can we count them? Where's the count? Fade not going to be Culling Bladed himself, but they do have another stun, and that should mean a dead Axe.
Nice find for the Alk. His game slightly being recovered here. Top of the net worth, double bracer, radiant queued up, classic Alk build. Always the case with Alk where we talk about you need to be playing from ahead, you need to be top of the net worth.
Satoshi? He came into this lane with 3 heroes behind his own tier 1. That was a little odd, and he's going to die again.
Unless he wants a revenge kill, but...
Ooh, Chen walks away. Slight doing a lot of damage to Kid. He's standing in the Nature's Grass. He's also looking like he is dead to rights. Telekinesis.
Oh, no!
Oh, Crawler.
He moved him.
They've got the Glimpse, Kinetic Field, Nature's Grasp again, and another kill for the side of Felt. It is not going the way they wanted in that top lane.
Yeah. And something I'm surprised by.
Yeah, easy glimpses. Easy work.
Yep.
Now, they do have the Radiance. Like, the farm's going to start to jump up for Snow. But you kind of need his farm to go and Kid's. And Kid only has level 1 in the Dive Valkyrie. It looks like he's going to die in a second, too. They've got the Vision. They have the Glimpse. They'll get the Culling Blade and take Kid out of the game.
It's
just that easy. Yeah, Crawler walks into the team, and Onslaught bumps him up into the air. Trample on the backlines into a Static Storm, so they get the kill on a Shu. They'll bring over Issei. They both get hit by the Searing Chains. There's 1 dunk, there's 2 dunks, and, looking like an NBA player over here.
Nope. He was watching Mac McClung the other day in the All-Star dunk.
And they're just going to be able to come in with this smoke. This blink is going to be, if it's on the money, should be at least 2 quick kills. And it might be Snow first.
They'd love to jump the Alk.
Whoa.
Okay.
He kind of got around the Vision. But now he's in the Vision, and they will find Crawler.
Somehow completely dodge this smoke gang.
Oh, but they still have the Glimpse with that Vision. Static Storm charges up the stun.
He'll
end up stunning himself. They'll stay silenced, and then there's the blink into the call. But they've got the Frostbite, Overgrowth. They go to Arms, and if they can get these kills, they're starting to clean up. Snow's not as easy to kill as they thought. Frostbite. They need to avoid the spins. They'll get themselves a second somehow. Penguin Squad are waddling towards a fight victory. Arms trying to TP away. They've got the glimpse on a Snow. So that'll pull him out like that.
Yeah, definitely signs of life, but still an uphill battle. Auk is still Auk, where, you don't want to ever be behind.
Would be big. Oh, they see him. They just need pulverized, but they've got Issei coming from the side. And that should be a dead Prophet. Static Storm, Kinetic Field don't do anything for them now. And off that, also Crawler getting himself some trees. The Nature's Call. Fade also getting low. The chase was on, but they don't have the damage to get the kill. They'll also take out Shu. So the map is opening.
Yep. Really great find for the extra kill on with the CN, though, would be a much bigger objective. Yeah, and they're going for it. I mean, Penguin Squad, despite, not having the best start, they're showing a lot of life here with the pickoff into the Roshan pit. Only 10 seconds on Treant, though.
Fight Searing Chains, TP in. They need to get the stun so he doesn't get that BKB off. Oh, they do! Arms!
Wow.
Did so quickly. The onslaught. Do they have the control to get the kill here now into the Ember? Remnant back over to the side, but they've got the trample. They'll get the kill on the Ember too. Oh my god.
Oh, getting that insta stun on Nature's.
TP into the fight, just get glimpsed away, or blink from Fade and get glimpsed. Like, this gives some opportunity, and they're gonna go. Overgrowth, it hits the Crystal Maiden. They come in with the TP from Arms, but he's going to be hit with that Frostbite. Now they go to the Freezing Field. The Onslaught coming through. They should be able to get the kill on a Chen. They'll end up losing Issei, but BKB's been popped on the other side of the fight. They've got the Searing Chains inside of the Alchemist. The Pulverize with the BKB. That means it's full duration with the buyback coming out from Chen. So now, do they have the damage to blink call on a 2? Can he spin? Can he win? Auk is low, charging up the stun, looking over at the Ember, but he needs to throw it out, and it doesn't land. He uses that slight, but the stun comes in from the Leshrac. They've got the Gleipnir coming through from Arns. He's on the other side of the fight. They look over as the Remnant's going to be on the other side once again.
Oh,
Blink call, Culling Blade. Can he get another? Dunks on dunks on dunks. He's scoring 50s all over the place, and now they're going to look over at the Leshrac, who's coming over to the side, but they've got the Kinetic Field. It's up. The damage from the Pulse Nova with the Bloodstone. There's the call again, and dunk on him as well. This is a just segment of dunks. It's the dunk contest, and Axe is on every single one.
Woo! For Penguin Squad to try and find somebody.
Radiant's top tower is
But Creeps freely pushing in, that probably gives them an inkling at this that, hey, well, they're smoked. And even a slight thrown out by the Ember. Onslaught going the other way. There's the BKB. So can they get the control? Blink call on to 2. Fades on it once again. Crawler's going to end up dead. They've got the Static Storm. That means no BKB here for the Alk. They get the Culling Blade onto Satoshi. And the smoke goes wrong again. That's going to be a 4th dying as Issei hits the deck. And Leshrac can only just go back to base.
Yep. This has been a really good sequence of fights for Felt. Just from one good team fight to the next, and with 4 dead, 10k gold lead now. They're just using their catch and pick off really well. You've got the Axe Blink Call, the Glimpse, the Nature's Prophet. You can kind of TP anywhere. So the fact they kind of split the map and then force Penguin Squad to make these tricky plays, and you always have vision almost because lanes are being shoved out. It makes it really hard to take good fights on the Penguin Squad side.
Tree and Overgrowth gonna die, but Kid in an odd spot. Fade should just be able to get the call. He doesn't even need to blink in. Gets it on the edge. Stun hits both shoes here as well. Kinetic Field. Kid trying to survive, but never had a chance.
Yep.
Glimpse and Stolen Glimpse.
Ooh. Freezing Field in the trees. CM.
Oh, CM. Not going to get the kill on his shoe. Frostbite. Still trying.
East
and
wants
will get it. All right.
Nice.
At least he gets that. Satoshi's going to die to Arms up top, by the way. So that's a bit of an issue. But they caught this Prophet and killed him. Blink call, though, now with the Blade Mail. BKB still available for this Alchemist, and he'll use it to run. Charges up a stun, throws it onto the Ember.
BKB as well.
The question here is, can Penguin Squad sneak another Roche? Can they win a fight to get another Roche?
Ooh. I think sneaking it is not in the cards. You're up against Trance and stuff, but if you can win a fight.
Oh my god.
Pain.
That is some fast damage on a Crawler. He does not have buyback. The BKB early usage, but here comes Arms with his own BKB and damage of it. Well, Nature's Prophet is enough to get the kill onto the Leshrac. Glimpse BKB, that might have wanted to be used before the Glimpse connected, but they're going to jump in with the stun. Onslaught pushes him onto the high ground. Now they've got the stun coming in from the Leshrac, but they go to the Culling Blade, and I think he accidentally hit it onto the Alchemist. They're unable to get the kill there onto Arms. They'll end up losing the Leshrac. Now they've got this Alch trying to get some damage here onto the Ember, and they've got enough. Sleight of Fist, jump in, got a Chen, and Issei falls to Arms because he's on the low ground, right-clicking away. I don't think that call landed, but it's not going to matter. They've got the Sprout leeching. He can't go anywhere, and they'll take it the Alch.
Yeah, too much damage coming from Arms now. He completed a full Scotty to go with the Daedalus, so he's slowing everybody. He's kiting the Alchemist and limiting his health regen as well. Alive long enough to do serious damage with the Pulse Nova and all the AoE magic damage, which is what they, out relies on having that teammate to also dish out damage.
Onslaught. Oh, the silence from the Mindbreaker. First hit, so the Pulverize. Now it gets off, but that's not going to matter. Arms is going to be able to just turn this one around. They'll take out Satoshi. They'll look over for this Crystal Maiden. BKB from Arms. They'll actually focus the buildings while the rest of the team will go to work. And they get a full team wipe.
Yep. Looks like we're going to a game 3 here, B-Cup. There's not much left, not much fight. The Alch pick, a first for Div 2, but it just wasn't enough. And, Alch looked okay here, but it still looked like the same hero that it always was. And that kind of style of carry just doesn't really fit the meta when you're playing against such a fast-paced team who has Nature's Prophet, Axe, Ember, these heroes that come online super early. That
is what it's all about. Trying to figure out which of these lanes is going to be most aggressive. And by the way, they've also got this Lycan sitting mid.
Yeah,
the big standout.
Yeah, you mentioned the lane swaps, so having your offlaner. Usually it's just side laner swapping, but
Crawler.
Okay.
Can't get away. Thought he was going to sneak through those trees, but unfortunate for him that Chen just had the extra bit of damage in Arms. Oh, a little TP, or a little Timber Chain under the tower. That's never the best feeling in the world.
So one of those earlier on too, where I was like, oh, you already got good harass in. No need to go for this Timber Chain too. But yeah, he's not even got any points in reactive. They're going to snowball in.
Wow, they'll get the kill into Arms. The double cookie Crawler. He'll be traded, but they also lose Shu in the top lane.
Oh boy. Yeah, this Pengo with just
yeah, there we go. G, or the GWR is my favorite these days. Go when ready.
Yep.
TA going to the Dragonlance, so obviously we saw that early in the TA game. Meanwhile, Snow, Boundless Strike, and trying to get this kill onto this Pango once more. Meanwhile, Satoshi ends up dying bottom. I was not expecting that. Arms is gonna get traded just barely. That tag team had run out. If he had a chance to jump away, he might have escaped.
Levels and health. Like, he's got that level 3 Fury swipes, the Ring of Health, and now we're going to see him, I think, constantly kind of run at and go on this Timber and try and punish the fact he has 0 points in reactive armor.
But now they've got Timber Chain. They have a Whirling Death in a second. Chen, one shot, one right click, one opportunity. Timber Chain and eventually the kill, but now Crawler, he'll die under the tower for sure.
This is fine, though. Hit. I think Arms is really happy with this. I don't think he should be chasing the Timber. You're going to end up wasting your time. Just take these creeps under the tower. But yeah, this Timber can't really play as aggressive as he'd like anymore without the reactive armor points, which just aren't going to come anytime soon. This bottom lane is seemingly starting to swing the way of
Wukong's Ballast Strike. Chen just came here and dies.
Okay.
That's back-to-back deaths for this Snapfire.
Pengo.
Interesting.
The one halfway to level 6. Definitely the one who's suffered the most from this laning setup and the way Feld have played. I mean, I talked about Lycan not being a comfortable in the 1v1 mid. I'm sure Solji, like, safe lane Pengo with a support leeching his speed. He's probably, like, he's looking at this like, man, how am I not level 6? It's 8.5 minutes.
Oh boy, Ice Path down on the ground. Ballast Strike and a kill onto the Pengo. That's going to slow down that level 6 even longer. Shu, well, he is dead to Snow. And when you get snow in your shoes, it's going to be a bad time. That's for sure. This might be the tier 1 down, which means Pango's going to be searching even longer for level 6 and comfort.
And Snow's just having the freest game. 4-0-1, 51 last hits, 20 denies. Has an Echo Saber coming out soon. Solji, he just TP'd in. Is he going to die again? Surely
They've
not.
got Snowball. Do they pull him in? Yeah, they do. They've got the Jingu. They have the
got him.
damage. Oh,
Wow, he's so
oh
tilted.
boy.
That's just like a tilt death there. Just TP's in to die. It's forcing Lycan to now come and make this rotation. He doesn't have shapeshift for about 8 seconds, though. Not sure when that was used. Maybe mid lane for some kind of a play, but... And with Lycan gone, TA's taking the mid-tier 1 tower. This is just a disaster. There, definitely. I think Lycan was coming thinking maybe they can get this kill. They see Kid here, and he's a bit low in mana.
Oh.
They know where he is. Is there detection?
Somebody, yeah, there's the sentry. There's the kill. That only works for so long.
No. Timber's coming in for the punish, though.
Yeah, if you can kill Arms, that's a decent trade. Snowball in, Timber chain across, they get the kill into Arms, and now Satoshi's in this weird cliff
He's
area,
stuck, yeah.
and he has to get up with the Timber chain, so not able to really do more than that.
Yeah, may have had another kill if he didn't get stuck there.
Cookie, stun, and Crawler. He's going to die here to Fate.
Ango's thinking about chasing Timber, though. Gets out of there. Level 4 Timber chain. Still no points in the reactive armor. He's just been having a great time just with the nukes. Top tier 1 tower still kept alive somehow. I mean, the somehow is Tree and Protector. This hero just keeps towers alive and finally going to go down with the Siege Wagon here.
Comes in, Ice Path, Wukong, Zisei. He's kind of getting away from this. That's a little bit scary, but, well, one more right click to get the kill.
Monkey's like every man for himself. I'm out of here.
See you later, dude. Primal Spring finds Fade. That's solid for him, but... Well, he's got Boundless Strike. The kiss is coming through. They'll look for the stun, but they end up getting the kill on the Chen, so only one kiss comes over, and Fade ends up falling too. And they're also going to get 100 gold thanks to that Helm of the Dominator creep.
Yeah, Snap just kind of was running towards those Ancients alone, smoked up, gets popped, and gets kind of killed by the Timber. Meanwhile, Lycan was elsewhere, which is what the kisses were being used on, so it was kind of this disjointed gank attempt. And they're not done. This would be a huge kill. Oh, boy.
Yeah, they're starting to stack it up. Almost 6,000 gold here for this Monkey King.
I think it's, it's fine. This is the build you want. Obviously, more liquid fire would give them more tower damage, but they're not picking Jakira for the tower damage. They pick Jakira for the strong lane, plus, the control from Ice Path has just got more value right now.
Swashbuckle was already used. He's trying to get into the Rolling Thunder. Primal Spring, Snowball, Ice Path, Boundless Strike. The control is consistent and consecutive, and they'll get another kill onto this Pango, who is now 0-4-1 in this tier 1 tower. Should not be long for this world.
Man, Solji's game is just being completely destroyed. They may get more.
Yeah, they're gonna.
They will get more
for the cookie away, and they've got the Ice Path. That means another kill. Arms comes in. Dual Breath. Crawler's dead. Boundless Strike. Wukong's. Ooh, pig pull. Squeak it on by.
Okay.
So,
Helm Creep dead. With the position that Felt is playing on the map, they have no interest in defending this tier 2 right now, but they are starting to TP in. So yeah, okay, there we go. Here's the defense.
Arms is really high level. Like, he's got a BKB. If he just runs at this Monkey King, he might just die. Walrus Punch to try and keep him alive. They go to the Rolling Thunder, and that's exactly what they do.
Wow.
Kisses come in. Down goes Crawler, and they are bumping up Kid onto the high ground. He goes into the meld, but this is problematic.
They wait for the Aegis. Perfect.
Expires, and that's going to be a kill on a Kid. And they don't even lose Pango. It's a full team wipe for Felt, losing nothing.
Insane. Ursa just absolutely stepping up their arms. He had the
No.
They didn't see him. They don't know he's there, thankfully, because Kid has no BKB, no Blink Dagger. He's just like, guys, don't come near me. He's hoping they don't go for any kind of a D-ward here. I think Fade knows. He's pinging in the spot. Fade, I think I saw dark green ping. Whoa. Okay. Fade seemed to know where he was.
Oh boy.
But
now mellowed again.
They've got a jet now.
Wukongs, they're going to go one more time. Can they get the kill? BKB's on the run. Good shards. Oh, that keeps him in for the damage from Kid.
Even better kisses.
Damage. Yeah, the kisses kill Crawler and Snow. Chen's going to die here to Kid with a triple kill. Fade. Oh, TP's out. Nothing to stop him.
What a mess of a game. These fights are insane. This is just... They've got Wukong.
I'm expecting Ice Path and a Primal Spring.
No. They don't really see Penguin Squad, although they will find East now.
Oh? They go.
Getting the Ursa.
Oh my God, Arms.
He's living.
What?
Where's they
He
needed the
survives
monkey.
The Boundless Strike on the edge, but the Overgrowth, the Chakram doesn't land. They do have the Wukongs. They will take out Fade, but here comes Arms again into the Wukongs. What are you doing? Jesus, Arms. They say to keep people at arm's length, but not like that.
Yep, kind of walked in that one. Roche
Lands.
is so low.
Oh, and Satoshi drops the shoe.
Oh no. Snow's sticking around. He's still got the gem. He still may look to come back in. Yeah, he is. 1v3.
Boundless Strike.
I don't know about this.
Oh, Rolling Thunder in the
no.
mouth of the pit. That's not good.
Yep.
But here comes Kid. Now
He's
Kid's going to be
respawned.
in on
Okay.
this one. The gem's on the deck, so that means they should be able to see him if he tries to hide with the meld. But the double tap on a Chen. Kid going to try and fight here. Shield crash, BKB, buyback from the Snapfire, running down this Pango, and he'll die. What is going on? Snowball to stop the TP. They'll knock him out with the Walrus Punch, and now Roche is the objective.
It was 3v1, and they couldn't get
down.
Roche. Like, you know, if they can split the Penguin Squad team up, they see TA bottom now, they know they can take a fight or find kills, like, on the top side of the map, where Monkey King has been scattered by a Lycan Wolf. He's going for a TP, and they got him.
They got him. They broke that tree with the Battle Fury, and they will get the kill on a Snow, but they will lose the Pango for this.
Ooh. No. I'm not sure what happened to Pango, but yeah, great. You know, I didn't see how it happened. It seemed like a death that maybe could have been avoided, but he's kind of doing his job where it's just like keep Penguin Squad, you know, on the back foot, so they have to keep defending. Finally, Penguin Squad maybe get Felt with this 5-man smoke. They're going to run right into Felt.
There's the jump in. Snowball. It's going to hit onto the Pango. They go to the Boundless Strike. That lands on a 2. They get the kill on the Pango to start the fight off. They go to the Macropire down on the ground. In the Wukong's Crawler is going to fall. That's a dead Tusk for a Pango. But Ursa, how much longer do you have?
He's got the Wolf
Beaten by Fade. The damage, the right clicks.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the Monkey King. Is Bear Wolf stronger than Monkey King? Oh, not even going to try and find out. He's actually just going to run away.
I mean, these are the 5v5 fights that Felt want to avoid. Like, even when Age is down, they're just not quite ready to take 8. So I think it's important for them to have the Tusk alive.
Another smoke. Wow.
Yeah.
Smoke into smoke.
It was near a ward.
They'll go in. They've got the Walrus Punch. They're going to get the Pango out of the fight immediately once again. They'll go to the Shapeshift, take out Crawler, and the Timber. But Wukong's command, Macropire down. Chen going to burn out. 2 for 2 so far. And 250 home of the Overlord creep.
No. Snow's chasing.
Ursa Arms just goes right in for the Jakiro.
He's so beefy. Oh, doesn't get the right tree for the Monkey King.
Gleipnir. Oh boy. Now the buyback comes in for the Jakiro. He's still trying to run. They have Boundless Strike available, but they're just not doing any damage. Overgrowth comes in, goes to the Refraction. The right click still not enough to get the kill here on the Ursa.
Kid, can he find Shu in the trees?
Oh, yes, he can. 3 shot him.
I mean, this Ursa is
theirs.
An absolute menace. Beast in these fights when he gets wolf bit. Doing.
Off to.
Yeah, it looks like he passed it back to base.
That's interesting. Top lane. Arms. Shu. Trying to fight this, and Snowball comes in. Walrus Punch still inside the Wukongs. Eats the cheese. Arms, if he dies here, well, he is not going to have buyback.
Uh-oh. Well, that's definitely... Yeah, I mean, they've gotten Aegis now. That looks like it's just a high ground, maybe. Like, there's your late game. There's your carry. Shu's already looking to maybe cut some waves on the Treant Protector, trying to go behind enemy lines, but there's one creep wave that has to be addressed first. You know, they can maybe glyph the tower to multi-shot down the creep wave.
Oh, boy.
I know, boy.
Satoshi with a solo kill. No buyback on this Pango either.
So like a support, he's just killing the enemy mid laner. I'm
Chen. Yes. That's going to be the item.
Yep.
And if I'm in smoke from Felt, like they want to do something and they're going to go and find themselves Satoshi. Can they kill him quick enough is really the answer or question. And they're going to go to the kisses on this too. Snowball saves him, pulls him the other way, and eventually he falls and Crawler dies too. So this is save your friend syndrome.
Yeah, Kid's here with a DD, but he needs to be careful.
And on disc, Hurricane Pike, Wukong.
Aegis expires.
Oh,
okay, but Ursa's dead.
Yeah, dead for 2 minutes. That's the damage gone. They'll buy back on the Tusk. That's also a dead Pangolier thanks to those double damage coming in.
Snow's just trying to jump the hell out of there. Same for the...
Just focus the objectives. They are like going to get these kills. And I understand maybe wanting to get the tree to make these buildings fall a little bit quicker. But you still have 30 seconds. Yeah, just Wukongs.
Yep.
Keep them away and make sure that you take these towers and get the base.
The kills will come to you. They have to defend the throne.
That's exactly what they're doing, but Crawler ends up dead. He bought back down for 100. Fade falls for 80. The throne exposed. And Timber Chain all the way across. Jakiro might be next. Goes to the Ghost Scepter. Again,
Ursa
the
back in
throne
5.
could just fall, but now with a lot of the attention just on the Tree Protector, the throne is open. Ursa's going to try and make a one last man stand and go after this Monkey King, but he's got the Abyssal Blade, the right clicks, the Abyssal going the other way, and eventually he does get the kill. But now, well, TA, yeah, base time? Maybe base time. Nullifier, GG, well played, is called instead, and they will get the victory, stay in Div 2, and potentially force a 4-way tiebreaker. Penguin Squad waddle their way to a 2-1.